don't have so many offers that none of them get any attention. Have one really, really good one.
Yep.
That gets a lot of attention before you branch off. Welcome to the Impactors Podcast. I'm Corey Carter.
And I'm Ron Cool.
And we are the owners and founders of Hindsight HacKing Media, agency, podcasts, funnels, graphics, and more. Head on over to gethhm.com to learn more.
Guys, we created this podcast to help you go create an impact today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, today. We're taking all the fluff, all the BS out so you can go create an impact.
And today's topic is...
There's an offer. Too many offers.
Oh, that's right, Ron. Some people, they instead of struggling with having an offer, they struggle with having so many offers that nothing gets traction. And you and I, we were kind of there. We've been there before when we kind of offered a little bit too much, right? Like our marketing agency, we did it all.
Right.
And you and I did it all at first.
We did it all. Right. And I was like, hey, there's certain things I don't like doing. So how do we get rid of this stuff? But yeah, so I think especially when entrepreneurs start, you hear this over and over and over and over again. They are chasing whatever they think they need to chase instead of just doing what they were called to do, which are two highly different things. Everyone falls into that. When you find your calling, it will fall into place how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you and I both were like, oh, we can build a funnel. We can do Facebook ads for folks, right? But your true calling was on the graphics side.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't like doing Facebook ads, right?
Yeah.
The company does it. We have a professional that does it. So it's all good. But that was kind of us. We started doing it because of the need of someone asking us and us kind of just chasing that client. Like, sure, yes, we'll do anything. Right.
Right.
And so we had to go and learn stuff, and we had to find at the end of the day, we found the professional to actually do it for the company. But to anyone out there, that knows Hindsight HacKing Media, and you know that we do a lot of this stuff, you don't necessarily hear us promoting a lot of the stuff, right? Like we promote podcasting for the 80% of what we promote is stuff revolving around podcasting, right? Because we knew we were torn in too many different directions. So how does one, you mentioned that once they find their calling, they go there, but how does one not fall into that trap of having too many different, direction?
I think they got to stay true to what they want to do. Right. And truly, we asked ourselves that question, what do we truly want to do? What makes us happy? What fills your cup? However you want to explain it. What do you enjoy doing? You've created this job. It's a job, right? Your entrepreneurial company is your job. That's how you get paid. Do not just create another job that you don't like just because it's yours. You can truly create a job that you like to do in the hours you want to do it, and understand the value that you're going to offer people and what that charge needs to be. And I promise you, it'll still fall into place.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it falls back to understanding who do you want to serve and the problem you want to solve, right? So you just got to start there and get clear there before you make the offer. Hence why we talked about that before we talked about offers on this show. Right. But we'll get into this in a later week, but if you have your offer, you've got your main thing, and then there's always going to be different things around it. That may be a lower ticket, that may be a higher ticket, just kind of depends. We call it a value map, hint, tease, not just a value ladder. But I think people need to understand that core before they can really dig deep on what the the lead magnet and what the low ticket stuff is from where their core is at. And so I think that's what I want people to take. Like, don't have so many offers that none of them get any attention. Have one really, really good one.
Yep.
That gets a lot of attention before you branch off, right? And then you can have a couple others that don't necessarily need that attention. And so with ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson does this exact same thing. He had ClickFunnels in 1,000 different coaching programs, right? All these, this $25,000 program,
right,
to his $100,000 inner circle program, to different things with his team only, lower ticket, to the one funnel away, which was like $100, right?
Right.
Well, even he realized that there was too many things. And so he kept everything, but he really finally, a few months back, he stopped and was like, okay, I'm going to make this one offer really, really good. Right. And he redid the one funnel away challenge.
Yeah.
And he has people that are all focused on the one funnel away challenge at his company. Right. He even has one of his team members that has their own podcast that's about one funnel away.
Right.
And so it's even the big companies, like, you can take a second and stop and make that one thing get running on all cylinders and be really, really, really good, and then move on to the next thing.
Right. Absolutely. And it's just a different way of looking at things, but it will absolutely help your business.
Yep. All right. So, moral of the story, one action step. What do you got?
I'm struggling with action steps. Gosh, let's see. What do you got, Corey? What do you got? I think we've given him action steps like through the whole episode. That's the hard part.
We have. That's why I just wanted to wrap it in a nice little bow. So, more of the story is, like, if you have 1,000 offers, go find one and make it the best. Right? If you have one offer, like, just make it the best. Right? Just figure out that one thing. Make it just hum on all cylinders. Find a way to make it so it can make you money when you're not necessarily doing it yourself. Mm-hmm. And then you can move on to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Like,
don't move on to the next one until that one is done.
Correct.
And it's on autopilot. It is evergreen. It is making money when you sleep.
Yep. So that's the moral of the story. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you on the next episode. No fluff, no BS, just impact. Go make some. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you want to learn more, head on over to impactorsmastermind.com. We have a special group waiting just for you. Guys, why are you still listening to this? Get off your phone. Go create an impact today.